don't yell at me, okay? I know what I said. I know what I said, that I wasn't going to test. I had no reason to test, that I wasn't going to do it. I know, okay? I know. This is me. This is me. Oh, you're recording? What? Did anybody ask you to record? I didn't even hit the thing. You're just in here watching me? It's weird. I'm about to do something crazy. Like, I'm feeling sick just thinking about it. I'm about to do something crazy. First of all, it's 6 o'clock, so I need to take my evening meds. It's estrogen, it's a progesterone pill, and it's a shot tonight. It is Friday, Black Friday, Friday after Thanksgiving, November 24th, the night before my bHCG test tomorrow in Cali. And in the bathroom, about to do something, I think. It's not bad. It's not bad. They just don't want you to test too soon because you could get a false negative or a false answer, right? They don't want you to test too soon. This is day 11. My blood test is tomorrow. And so, same thing like before. If it's going to be positive tomorrow, it's going to be positive right now. Just little cheapies. Just little cheapies. You know, just little cheapies. Nothing crazy. I got two different ones this time. And, don't yell at me, okay? I know what I said. I know what I said, that I wasn't going to test. I had no reason to test, that I wasn't going to do it. I know, okay? I know. This is me. This is me. My whole thing is at this point, what is that? Nothing. Okay. My whole thing is at this point, all the suspense and build up to the test tomorrow is ridiculous. Like, why would I not test and not get any sleep tonight because I don't know this or that? Drive all the way up there and get the news. It could be this news or it could be that news. And if it's that news, why wouldn't I want to soften the blow right now by finding out in the comfort of my own home by myself, where I can, you know, be and go through all the motions, all the things, wear myself out, try to get some sleep or put myself out, and then go up there and have them tell me, yeah, it's a confirmation, right? I get that at this point, I would be spoiling the element of amazing surprise if it were this. I understand that. But the surprise is the surprise. Like this answer right here, that's not going nowhere. That's not going nowhere, right? But it feels like additional torture for me to not do it tonight, and for me to go through all the things and then drive all the way up there and get the blow firsthand from them and then have to drive all the way back. Versus me, like I'm already working on the news, processing the news and dealing with that now, right? So I'm gonna do it. But before I do that, I'm gonna take my meds, because they don't want you to stop your meds despite whatever happens until they see you again and they tell you not to stop taking your meds. And that's another thing. The delivery of their news sucks badly. The delivery of their news is via portal first and then the phone call. And if I check the portal and I see blah, 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 stop taking your medicine immediately and call us on your cycle day 1 when you're ready. If I get that firsthand, first blow, I'm going to lose my mind. That's why I have to test. That's why I have to do this right now, to protect myself, to protect my own heart, okay? I have to do it. But anyways, before I do that, I'm going to take my meds, because if I do the test first and get whatever news I'm going to get, I'm going to have a real hard time continuing to take medication for no reason, right? So I'm going to take the meds first, get those out of the way. I did it. I did my part. I'm going to take the test. And we're just going to, we're going to do it again. I literally feel sick right here. That's why I keep like grabbing. I literally don't feel okay in here. It's real tight in here. And then, you know, I also need to process what's happened this past 2 weeks, what I've been feeling. Was it all in my head? Was it just the medication? You know, yesterday was my first time feeling a wave of nausea all throughout Thanksgiving dinner, you know. I need to get that. I need to like start processing that immediately, because if I'm not pregnant, then I'm going to feel really, really stupid about all the like symptoms and things that I was feeling. God help me. This is really hard. Like I could cry right now. This is really, really hard. And it's important for me to inflict this pain right now versus allowing somebody else to do it first. So I'm going to do it. Let me take my meds. Let me grab my water. My apartment is a wreck. Every time I clean it, I do something else and it jacks it all up. I went and got all of my Christmas stuff out of storage because I wanted to put that up. It's the day after Thanksgiving and I wanted to put that up. So I went and got everything, and I kind of hate everything that I have. Like, I'm getting ready to throw a lot of that stuff away and, like, start buying new Christmas stuff, because I don't know what I've been doing the past several years, but it's trash, so. But I put some stuff up. I put my tree up. It looks real weird in there. It looks real weird in there because I already have all the greenery, all the green plants, all the foliage all around my apartment. So to put an artificial huge green thing in the middle of my living room, it feels claustrophobic and it feels strange. Like, why would you do that? I don't do faux stuff. But it's in there, and once I get the ornaments and everything together how I want them to be, I hope it's nice. I was gonna put string lights all in my like individual big plants to have like fairy twinkly lights all over the place, but oddly enough, half of my lights they're like cool white or something, which is basically like blue. And then like all of the standard Christmas lights are soft white, which is yellow. And they're not going together. And I'm not about to mix it. I'm not doing that. That's ghetto. That's not ghetto. That's ratchet. That's ratchet. I'm not about to mix them. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But I just started today to get it out of my system. I should have been resting all day and preparing my mind. I should have been doing other things. I should have been, whatever. Shoulda. My therapist would be pissed at me right now. Shoulda. I should have been doing exactly what I did today. That's what. I need to stop feeling so freaking guilty. Anyways, I'm going to do my best to do this correctly this time, because when I did this the other night, I don't think I did it right, and I bled a lot, and I feel like the medicine came right back out. So I'm going to stop playing around and do it correctly. Get all my needles together. Oops. Okay. This side bled, this side, I'm a little like bloated and like hurty down here. But I did eat like macaroni and cheese and turkey and yams. What else did I eat? It was just those. But I think I don't know, every time, like my stomach isn't really handling a lot of food lately. I'm just not eating a lot. I did not eat a lot yesterday at all. I was not feeling it at all. But I don't know, I'm just feeling really bloated in here. But I think it's because of the macaroni and cheese. I only eat macaroni and cheese once a year for Christmas, and I've been tearing it up since my birthday. Okay. I'm not doing it in my stomach, I'm doing it in my butt, so I don't know. Doing it in my butt. Sorry. Okay. Focus and stop playing E. I had to tell you, I'm really not a fan of the progesterone inserts. Not at all. Not a fan. If they said, you know what, you can stop the inserts and just take shots from here on out, I wouldn't be mad. I would do that. Believe it or not. I would just do the shots. Because those vaginal inserts suck. They're disgusting. And I've had enough. Kind of out of breath right now. I think maybe I'm nervous. I haven't been out of breath for a couple days. Now all of a sudden I'm talking and nervous maybe. Nervous. Make sure I have the Band-Aid ready this time. Okay. Just come on down. And if you want to come on down, come on down. Okay. Let's fill it up, please. I need a full 1 cc. No air. No air, no air. There we go. Okay. Put the top back on. I've been doing this every other night, but I didn't feel the need to record it each time because you've seen my ass enough. You know how this goes. Okay. Let's take that off. Put the real needle on. Cap off. Also, where I think I messed up the other night was I didn't get all of the air out and I didn't get the first drop out of the needle before sticking it in. So when I stuck it in, I remembered that I didn't do those 2 steps, and so I took it back out, did the step, and then put it back in, and I think my cheek was just like, look, no, we're not doing that. So let me make sure I do all the steps. There we go. There's my 1 drop. We're at 1 cc. Let's get this side. Let's loosen it up. And stick, go, 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 go. Okay. All right. Loosen up. Come on, E, stop moving. Loosen up. All right. Can't tell. All right. All of it's out. Let me get the Band-Aid ready. Not that much is coming out, but it is coming out. Okay. All right. Sorry if you saw my crack. Okay. That part's done. A little bit of the bleed. I don't know why I'm bleeding all of a sudden. I pulled a hangnail yesterday and it bled like crazy and it wouldn't stop. I'm like, what? It's not necessary. Stop bleeding so much. All right, where's the cap? There it is. These are hard to do. Okay. Girl, I'm nervous. I'm really, 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 really nervous. Sharps container. Garbage. I'm really nervous. Like, I don't feel good nervous. Alright, that's done. I will do the progesterone pill in a moment. Actually, just do it now. Just do it now. Hold on. Did I mention how nervous I was? Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I can't believe my 2-week wait is already completed. Like, it went by so fast this time. The last time, it felt like an eternity. This time, it was so fast. Oh, God, help me. All right. There's this one, which we did before. It's just the strip test, and then there's this dropper thing. Results in 3 minutes. Results in 3 minutes. Girl, is this a good idea? Yes, I have to do this now. This is my moment. This is my moment, nobody else's. I'm not going to let the doctor tell me first. Girl, I don't want to do this. Like, I could cry right now. Cry and throw up at the same time. My stomach is like topsy-turvy. All right, let's open this up and get the instructions. Now I want to, now. Jeez. All right, instructions on the inside. Instructions, how to use, blah, blah, blah. Urinate into a clean, dry cup or container. Remove the test again, time it. Did I do that before? Maybe I put it on this box. Non-absorbent flat surface and begin timing. As the test begins to work, you may notice a light moving across the test region. Okay, how to read the results. Okay, first dip into urine 5 seconds, control test. Do not dip past this line. What am I doing? What is life? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? What's that? Something else in there. Oh, it's one of those things. Oh, God. All right, well, there's a test. I already have my sample prepared, so I guess let me go grab that. Oh, God. This. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That doesn't seem right already. What? That doesn't seem max. I didn't make it past that. Max. Well, that looks like a very clear no. That looks like a really clear no. But I also don't know where the other line is supposed to be. So, I don't know. Let me do this one. But then, you know, I said that the last time. I said this is like deja vu. I said that the last time. It looks like a very clear no, and then like minutes later it was popping up. So let me just chill the fuck out, because I am starting to see something else. Let me just chill out. I am starting to see something else. I'm about to take this other test. Instructions: collect your urine in a clean, dry cup. No, only I am seeing another faint line. It's faint, but it's there. Draw urine into the urine dropper provided. Half inch above the test cassette. Squeeze. Are these tests supposed to be like dark like a dark dead giveaway if you are for sure? Or is it always barely there, like a squinter? I mean, I don't have to squint and go to different light like I did the first one. I can see the second line is there. Let me do this other one. Oh, I'm about to throw up. I'm about to throw up. Oh my gosh. I don't have to do shit to see this. It's very clear. Remember how the first time I was like, after like 15 minutes, I was like holding it to different light and it was like I could see it, but I can see it. Bitch, I can see it. Oh my God. Let me do the other one. So, okay, it said squeeze. Okay, hold on. Y'all don't want to know what I'm doing, so just don't ask. 2, 3 drops. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Actually, why did I just... Oh, shit. Now we're just waiting for the other test. What? Now we're just waiting for the other test. This one right here, I want to show you so bad. I want to show this to you. Oh my God. Oh my God. The other one is not taking time at all to show me the second line. It's not taking time at all. Bro. Oh, control test. Either one of those is pregnant. I'm pregnant. What does that mean? So it's not the meds, right? Medication is not going to... the progesterone is not going to put HCG in your blood, right? HCG comes from the embryo. And HCG is what the test checks for. That's why we're doing this, beta HCG tomorrow. Bitch, I'm definitely pregnant. I'm definitely pregnant. Hold on. Look, I don't have to do anything to this camera or to the lighting for you to see that second line. Am I correct? Sorry about the pee. Am I correct? Do you see that? Regular light. 2 lines. 2 lines. 2 lines. 2 lines. Look, I'm not doing anything. You can clearly see that. What is it? Is it supposed to be 2 dark lines? 2 very obvious dark lines? Like that in the picture? It says no. It says that it could be a light line. But for me, what does a light line mean at day 11. Is that a problem? Is that a very little? Okay, here's what I want to know. Is it the more HCG in your blood, the darker the line? Okay, good morning. My nose is dry, per always, but it's really about to get bad since it's getting cooler. Anyways, good morning. It is bHCG test day, Saturday, November 25th. I am at my stop. It's more than halfway. I have about 2 hours, little less than 2 hours left until I get there, but I'm really, really early because I stayed with my parents, which cut out about an hour of traffic time, and I still left at the same time. I still left at 6 a.m. So I'm early because of that, and I'm early because there was a nice group of us in the morning that were punching it 90 to 100. Don't do that. Be safe. So I'm really, really early. It's only 8:30. I have 2 more hours. That puts me there at 10:30, and my appointment is at 11:30. So it feels really good out here. It's nice and cool. It's 62 degrees out here. Through the desert, it was like 45. So I actually put the heat on for like 5 seconds. But yeah, my stomach situation is a little weird right now. I don't feel sick, but my stomach is definitely trying to figure shit out because, you know, TMI, but this is just part of it, right? I'm going through like waves of like struggle and waves of like, whoa, what's going on? Like, don't make me say it. Don't make me say constipation and diarrhea. Don't make me do it. You know what I mean by struggle and whoa, okay? That's what's happening. I'm not really hungry yet. I will be soon. I just had an apple. And I'm trying to load up on water and stay hydrated so that I have good blood pressure. My water tastes like bread. But anyways, that's where we're at. I'm going to get back on the roads so that I can just be done with driving for a couple hours. So that's where we're at. Beta day. I really hate that my nose is dry. I'm so sorry. My nose is dry. The tip of my nose is always like that. Anyways. All right. Bye. I just got the call from IVF. I'm like shaking. I just got the call and my HCG level is 47. And I just feel so crazy about that. I feel so crazy about that. Let me tell you why. Because 47 is so much higher than the last time, than the number, but it's also 47. Right? So, like, I'm ecstatic because, like, 47 compared to what I had before. But it's still low, right? Like, I feel like people still want to see, like, 100, like, over 137 or something, but I don't know. I don't know what the level is. And they say all that matters is that the numbers double. So I have to come back in 2 days, of course, and the numbers have to be double. Progesterone was still good, over 40. She said over 40 or 40, and I haven't checked it, but she said rest
relax. She said rest and relax and come back in 2 days to check beta again, and it has to be, it needs to be doubling. I'm at 47 right now. That's a super high number compared to where I was before. I honestly, I don't know how I feel. I'm definitely pregnant. That feels so wild to say. Definitely pregnant. I'm gonna go for a walk. So I made it home at a decent time. I got here, I guess, 10 minutes to 7. Which is pretty good, I guess. No, it is. It's not late. Anyways, I made it home. I am resting. And of course, I came home and I just started Googling immediately, going down that awful rabbit hole about HCG and proper levels and where I should be and blah, 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 blah. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I don't know what's right, what's correct, what's accurate. According to the internet, I am about 4 weeks pregnant, and at 4 weeks, it gives you the ranges of like where your HCG should be, and of course it's a huge range. It's like at 4 weeks anywhere from 5 MLU or MIU, I don't know what the measurement is, anywhere from 5 to I think like 600 or something. And so that's not very helpful per usual. And then other sites are saying over 100, over 200 at this time. And it's really hard for me to be this way or that way. I am literally feeling the gray area because on one hand, first of all, I'm pregnant. What? And on that same hand, my HCG is 47. It's not low like it was. On the other hand, it's still on the low end for a first beta. So that obviously has me concerned. But then at the same time, it's like, even though like I don't really feel very much cramping or very many other symptoms, like hardly any nausea, my boobs kind of don't, like off and on, or in one or the other, I feel a little bit of like soreness, like right around the nipple area, but nothing crazy like during the first week. But like today, they were a little, like I was aware of them. No nausea. I'm not having any smell aversions right now. Like if something obviously unpleasant comes by me, I notice it, but I don't think that's out of the ordinary. But the biggest thing that has been today is my level of dizziness. I don't get dizzy. And this one thing that I didn't mention earlier was that while I was driving, I was pulling into Indio and I was eating an apple, finishing up the apple, and I just I looked down at the apple and then I looked back. I didn't even turn my head. I didn't move my head. I didn't move fast or suddenly. I just looked down at the apple and then looked back up. And I literally felt like I was on a boat going one way and the other way. Like, I have not felt that dizzy in a very, very, very long time since I was on a boat, and that freaked me out a little bit to the point where I actually like changed lanes and got over just in case I needed to stop, because that was just so weird. It literally felt like my vision was like this, and that was the worst of it. That was earlier today, and then off and on today, if I like moved too sudden or moved my head or went up and down or something, then I would feel like a wave of dizzy. But just to have dizziness and I did not even move really was freaky. So that I had a little bit when I got home. That's probably been the biggest symptom today, with a little bit of tingling in, one or the other breasts. My stomach today has been off. And I don't know, my stomach has been off. One thing that's been consistent for the past several days is every time I drink water, like my stomach doesn't really like it very much. And it's just a quick little subtle thing that I notice, but when I drink water, although I'm thirsty, my stomach is just like, excuse me? And that makes me feel a little like I have to take a deep breath and swallow a couple times. But other than that, no clear symptoms like I was getting a few days ago. But today, like I said, today in the past few days, like this whole dizziness thing is weird. What I'm praying for is that I'm praying that whenever implantation started or completed, that my levels have in fact been doubling since that has occurred. I'm praying that I am actually on the right track to increasing, doubling numbers. I took those 2 pregnancy tests yesterday, and so I'm thinking about taking another 1 or 2 tomorrow, because then, what's today? Saturday, Sunday, then that would be 48 hours from the last time that I took it. And I'm thinking that I want to do this so that I can see if the lines get any darker, like darker tomorrow versus when I first took it yesterday, because that would help settle my heart if I can see like lines darkening, because they technically wanted me to do my second beta on Monday, because that's 48 hours, right, after today. But after all the time that I've had off recently, I had like the whole week of Thanksgiving off, plus the weekends. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I've had so much time off of work that asking for another day and a Monday off was just like, I just did not, although this is like huge, right? I totally understand that. This is huge, but it just did not sit well with me to like have to ask for this upcoming Monday off so that I could turn right back around and come and do my second beta. So when I called and spoke with them today, I asked them if there was like a lab that they could send me. That way maybe I could try and do the test at the lab here on a Monday, like just drop in. And she wouldn't do that, but she was just like, well, if you can't come on Monday, then I'll just have to redo it for Wednesday, because it has to be every 2 days from the original test. And I was just like, okay, even that, like, still, right? I'm still taking a day off of work to like drive up there and do my beta test, but at least I would have a couple days to like go to work and notify my boss and make arrangements versus just, So although I still don't feel the best about that idea, it really is kind of the only option that I have right now. But then in that time, it concerns me even more because that would mean like 47, it would have to double from 47 on Monday, and then whatever the number is on Monday would have to double again for Wednesday when I do go in. So I think by Wednesday I calculated it would need to be at 188 by Wednesday in order for me to be kind of out of the woods, and that scares me. That scares me considering today is at 47, and then I'm just sitting here like justifying and thinking like, okay, 47 is basically 50, like it's trying to get up there, but also we're only at 50 right now. And this is 12 days post-transfer. Today is 12 days post-transfer, and I'm not even touching 50. But it is higher than the last time. So that has to show for something. The number has to increase. Come on, baby. The number has to increase. And so when I talked to the nurse, or when she called me initially to give me the news, she just told me to come back in 2 days to test again and to get plenty of rest and relax. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to take a break from Googling right now, and I'm just going to thank God and be grateful that 1, I am pregnant, and 2, that my number is 47. That is huge. This little embryo is so strong. So strong. It's fighting hard. And I know it wants to be here. I just need to trust in it. Just trust in the process. It'll be fine. This little embryo is strong. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, another thing is I know my family was really, really anxious to knowing the results for today. And which is tricky because like even for like what's happening right now, they're not going to understand the number thing, how significant the number is. All they're going to hear is that I'm pregnant, and they're going to jump for joy. And I don't want that, because that was the same thing that happened the last time, where the number was even lower than this, like extremely low, but it was considered pregnant, and that's all anybody heard. And I knew from the beginning that, there was something wrong. And that just made it even harder to like process for myself, let alone with my family. So today I specifically asked to go and do the test alone so that I could process this whole thing on my own. And just in case it was bad news, I just wanted to have a proper meltdown, on my own. But even though I got the news that I got, I still did not tell them. I did not give them any updates because, again, I don't want to have to go through this whole emotional roller coaster of, yes, I'm pregnant. Yes, it's much higher than the last time, but we're not out of the woods yet. When I tell them it to be a certain, I mean, of course, even like when I have a more of a confirmation, I'm not out of the woods yet, right? I still have, multiple hurdles to overcome with this whole thing, but I want to get to a more firm confirmation of pregnancy that, that this is going to stick and be a viable pregnancy before I tell them. That way we can have a proper like celebration and just really like be happy, and I would accept it a little bit more, because right now, even me, it's like I'm pregnant, but I don't like it's not clicked in for me yet, because I'm so concerned about, the next few days. And then on top of that, like, I don't want my pregnancy announcement to be so medical, so appointment like, so IVF. I want it to be a fun surprise that I can share with them. So I didn't lie, but I basically let them know that I'm too tired to do anything, and I just don't want to talk. I'm not in the mood. And my mom already said a while ago that she would know the results based on my text or my reaction. And so I'm hoping that my very low energy, no information text to everybody indicated in her mind that, leave me alone for a few days. Because one, I want to come up with a really cool, surprising announcement for them, for my parents. And two, like I said, I want a more solid confirmation before we go down this whole road again. Because circling back to me starting this up again with, LIC, I didn't tell anybody for my first couple of trips, because if it wasn't gonna result in anything, I didn't want anybody to know, I was gonna tell them eventually if there was something to it, but initially I was just like, if this is gonna be like for no reason or hurtful off the bat or just not possible or whatever it was, then I don't want to involve all 15 members of my family into it, only to just, it would just be that much more hurtful and harder on me, So I was just like, let me just keep this to myself until further notice. Some things you just need to keep to yourself for a minute. And I'm having one of those moments today where it's just like me as the person going through it. I just want to have a moment and just reflect on today and be really in tune. And I don't know, I just want to like have a moment in my body with the news right now, with my embryo. And I just want us to have a moment. I'm going to talk to it. I'm going to rub on it, and just be like, look, take your time, but not too much time, I know you're strong. I questioned it in the very, very beginning, but after that, I knew that this was going to be strong. And I even asked my favorite phlebotomist was there, and my favorite ultrasound tech was there, and they followed me everywhere that I went. Even though like I didn't have an ultrasound today, she came in the waiting room and looked at me, and she's just like, "Are you getting your blood test today?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's just like, "Good luck." And anytime that I see them there, it just makes me feel so much better, because I love them. They're the little bit that they have done, the small impact that they made on me is actually a huge impact, and I'm grateful for them. So and, you know, when these girls, when they see me, they, you know, they're rooting for me, they're excited for me, and you know, they're part of the team. They are part of the team, and I love them. These strangers, right? Sometimes I forget how many people are rooting for me. Like in the background. And when I'm reminded, it can be overwhelming. But my favorite phlebotomist, she didn't take my blood today, but she followed me in the back and she talked to me and she gave me a hug and they wanna see me win. They want to see me win. And that's an incredible feeling. Anyways, I'm just tired and I'm scared. I'm so emotional. I'm terrified. I want this to work so bad. I want this to be it so bad. I know this baby is strong. It's kind of funny to me because it's like on par with like me and like my family. It's just like we're really strong individuals, we're really smart, but sometimes it just takes us a little longer to catch on, and I feel like my kid already is taking forever to catch on. They're taking forever to catch on, and I think it's funny, but it's also like, okay, stop playing games. Stop playing games. Come on. This has to be it. Because, what was I watching? Yesterday I was watching, the fuck was I watching? I was watching like a Christmas movie. Oh, I was watching, is that right? Christmas with the Cranks? No. What was I watching before then? Girl, I don't even remember. I was watching something yesterday, a movie that I've seen a million times, and like I was getting emotional. I was like tearing up, like, oh my gosh, maybe it was Christmas with the Cranks, which is not even like on my radar for like top Christmas movies. I don't know. But I was emotional yesterday watching a movie, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Anyways, girl, I'm gonna get some cereal and pipe down. So that's it. That's enough for today. It's been a long day.